Welcome everybody to look at another release from Eureka as part of their Masters of Cinema series. So this is Master of Cinema series number 319 and it is 1950s Heart of Stone. So this is directed by Paul Verhoeven, not that one because obviously this is from 1950 and Paul Verhoeven we all know and love obviously started out in the 1980s at the very least. So yeah, different director, and therefore one that I have not seen anything else from before. Does seem to have had a fair decent amount of work, but I think this is one of the few films that it was in his filmography that is in the fantasy genre, because this is firmly within that genre, and it clocks in at 104 minutes long. And just like the director, I've not seen any of the cast in anything before. So this is about Peter Monk, who lives in the Black Forest with his mother and makes a modest living selling charcoal in the nearest town. He is deeply in love with the beautiful Lisbeth and equally as jealous of the arrogant Ezekiel, a wealthy merchant who frequents the local tavern. Desperate to improve his social standing, Peter appeals to a mischievous forest spirit, the Glass Imp, for help. The imp grants Peter two wishes, but only with strict conditions um, attached that leave him wanting more. He then turns to the infamous Dutch Michael, a reclusive warlock who can give Peter anything his heart desires, but only if he's willing to exchange his heart for one made of stone. So this is another East German film from Eureka that was released by Deffer, and it is a landmark effort given that it was the first full colour effort from that region, which is quite frankly something that this film definitely benefits from, as it looks superb. The colour format is also aided by the solid production value and design, along with the on-point cinematography on top of all of that. The cast is also really good. There is some solid thematic weight to the engaging plot. It is well paced, has a decent score. The characterization is effective, and the setting is well realized, as it really does throw you into this world and shows you off the culture and the kind of things that people got up to at that time, like dancing and such. And yeah, it's just really well done in that regard. And yeah, I think the special effects also really hold up as well, especially since the likes of Dutch Michael is can be quite a giant at times, and yeah, that really works with the obviously normally sized Peter Monk. So yeah, that just really works, and then you've also got some really rather nice and charming miniatures involved as well. So yeah, on the whole, a really rather standout effort, to be honest. And yeah, I can perfectly see why Eureka have given this a release, especially since they've obviously been on a bit of a German film roll lately, be they in West Germany or East Germany during the Cold War. Obviously, this is East German from Deffer, and they've obviously released Deffer films already with the likes of the Strange New Worlds box set, which had four sci-fi films. But it's nice to see Deffer on in a different genre, as they really did pull off the fantasy genre, quite frankly. So yeah, new artwork there, which has been done by Carly AF. Really like that artwork. Love that to be a poster, quite frankly. And we also get a booklet with this as well. There's Peter Monk. And there he is alongside Dutch Michael. And yeah, it's really well done, the special effects. So inside the booklet, you get your cast and your crew. And then we get On Wealth and Humanity in Deffer's Heart of Stone by Kina Shen. And more shots from the film. So there's Dutch Michael and Peter Monk again. There's the Glass Imp. We also got a original looking poster alongside another shot from the film as well. So yeah, all very good, and that is the only write-up in there. There's also viewer notes, special note, and release credits inside as well. And yeah, there's the disc. So no reversible artwork for the sleeve. We just have, again, that artwork there. Not sure if that's original or new as well. Doesn't say, to be honest. So yeah, not entirely sure. So, but yeah, it still looks good. And on the disc itself, we've got a 1080p HD presentation on Blu-ray from a 2K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative by the Deffer Foundation. Looks and sounds great. No issues at all with either. And like I said, with the colour format, it does look really, really spectacular. It kind of reminds me of Wizard of Oz in the way that it looks with its colour format. And yeah, just sensational in that regard. We've also got optional English subtitles on the main feature and accompanying shorts, newly revised for this release. New audio commentary by DEFA historian Sean Allen, author of Screening Art, Modernist Aesthetics and the Socialist Imaginary in East German Cinema. And then we've got Once Upon a Time in the East, new interview with Soviet cinema expert Claire Knight on Heart of Stone, and Socialist Children's Media in the Eastern Bloc. Then Tales from the Black Forest, a new video essay on Gothic horror, folk tales, and Heart of Stone by film and literature scholar Mary Going. And then we got The Bremen, A Town Musicians, directed by Bruno J. Brottig from 1954. That's a silhouette folktale short. Then we got the which was produced by the DEFA Studio for Popular Science Films. Then we got The Magic Ring, also directed by the same person from 1957, and that is Silhouette Folktale short. And then we got Thumbelina's Adventures, directed by Crystal Weimer from 1954, an animated folktale short. Now both of those were produced by the DEFA Studio for Animation Film. Then we've got the original theatrical trailer, as well as a booklet and the new sleeve cover as well. So yeah, overall a really, really good effort. 4 out of 5, really, really solid, and does make me hope that maybe we'll get a box set of DEFA fantasy films, to be honest, because if there are more out, if there are more out there, I don't know if there are, then hopefully they are as strong as this one, and if they are, that would be a really, really good box set to get a hold of and view. So yeah, really taken aback by this. Really wasn't expecting much from it, but then again, I didn't really have any expectations because I've not seen anything else from the director or the cast. And to be honest, there's not a huge deal of reviews out there either before this release. So yeah, on the whole, well worth seeing, well worth getting, and yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.